Hi guys. Well, today I'm going to do a tag, Coloring Habits by Sassy Coloring. I'll link it down in the description. Question number 1. Do you have a certain place for coloring? And yes, I do. In my living room, I have a 6-foot long table, and that is my coloring place. I have all my art stuff, well, and I do have a bookcase, which I store most of my art stuff. The rest is on that table, and that is where I color. Every time. Question number 2. What time of the day do you feel most inspired? I have actually 2 times. I feel inspired between noon and 7 p.m.-ish. And then I also get another burst of energy, and I'm able to do things from midnight until about 4 a.m. And actually, that's probably the best time for me because it's quieter. I live on a really busy street, and if you've listened to any of my other videos, there is a lot of traffic. So it's actually better for me to color after midnight. Question 3. Can you stop mid-picture, or do you feel you have to finish it? I have very rarely stopped mid-picture. I've done it maybe twice, and it's generally because I get so disappointed in it that I know there's just no way I'm going to be able to save it. Otherwise, I will finish it. It may not be all in one sitting. It might be over several hours or several days, but I generally finish it. I don't feel compelled to finish it, but I'll finish it sooner or later. Question number 4. Do you eat or drink while coloring? And the answer to that is no, I don't. Because it's not a question of will I spill? The question is when will I spill? So no, there's never anything on my art table except for art. Question 5. Multitasking. Music or TV while coloring? And that's actually kind of simple. Neither. I don't do either. And I'm not at my art desk, so I'm drinking. No, I don't listen to music or TV while I'm coloring. I can't. I have to concentrate on what I'm doing. Yeah, just no. And question 6. One picture at a time or multiple? One picture at a time. Yeah, multiple. I mean, I can see people being able to do it, but I couldn't. I wouldn't remember what I was doing, what pencils. Well, I'm getting better at my pencils because I leave copious notes, what pencils I'm using and that kind of thing. But yeah, I still have to focus on one picture and just get it done. Question 7. Do you only color at home or do you take it on the go? I am CEV, clinically extremely vulnerable, so I don't leave the home. I haven't left the home since the pandemic, and in all truthfulness, I didn't leave the home that much before the pandemic. So it's more of a It's more of an opportunity thing. I don't go out, so I color at home. Oh, where am I? Number 8. Do you try to convince people in your life to start coloring? No. When I was painting, I encouraged people to paint with me, or at least paint, and they did. But since I started coloring, well, they were already coloring. So I've not had to convince them to do anything. No, I don't. Sometimes they'll get encouraged seeing me color, but people that I flat asked out, hey, why don't you start coloring with me? They're like, nah, not for me. I'm like, okay, yeah. Question number 9. Did you go back and look at old pictures? Yes, I do. I do it at least every 6 months, and I look for things that I have improved in. I don't look for it, I just see it naturally because, you know, 6 months ago, your skill level is really a lot lower. Even if you're a good artist, 6 months ago is a lifetime, and you will see the improvement. And that is why I go and look. I want to see how I've improved. That's encouraging to me. When I see, some of my first stuff, and I think, oh, wow, I am so much better now. And I know 6 months from now, I'll look back at what I'm doing now and think, hey, I'm better. And that to me is encouraging. And question number 10. If you aren't coloring, what other hobbies do you participate in? Um, that's it. That's the only thing I do. I used to paint, but that kind of didn't go anywhere. Got too sick to do it, so I moved on to coloring with colored pencils, and I really enjoyed it. And that is my only hobby. Um, so yeah, that's it. Well, unless you count cooking and eating, but that's more basic survival stuff rather than a hobby. So there you go. All right, that is my 10 questions from the Coloring Habits tag. I will link down to Sassy Coloring, who started this one. And hey, thanks for watching. Bye bye.